Here's how the John 5 story changed the course of my life. But before I tell you, you have to know the story. Here's part 1 of the John 5 story series. Jesus was on the way to Jerusalem for a feast, but on the way, he stopped by a special pool where a great number of disabled people resided. This special pool that Jesus went to is called Bethesda, which in Greek Aramaic terms means house of mercy. Now, the significance of the pool was that it was believed to have special healing powers. Those who entered the pool during this time would automatically be healed. Jesus went up to him and asked, "Hey, do you want to be well?" The guy's answer will surprise you. That man gave the laziest excuse possible. He said to Jesus, "I have no one to help me get into the water. When the water is stirred and I'm trying to get in, someone else beats me to it." Jesus ignored his excuse and told him to get up, take up your mat, and walk. At once, the man was healed. Of course, this event caused a major stir amongst the Jewish leaders. So they asked the man who healed him. God had no idea that it was Jesus that actually healed him, so he couldn't respond. Later that day, Jesus ran into him and he said to him, "See that you're well. Stop sinning or something worse will happen to you." Then the man told everyone that it was Jesus that made him well. Do you know why I love this story so much? So much to the point where I made an entire movement about it. Almost 4 years ago, I saw myself as the man waiting to be healed. At 24 years old, I thought my life was over. I was done with life. I was done with my faith at that point. The Bible wasn't all appealing at all. But for some reason, when my dad told me the John 5 story, it clicked after weeks and even months of not opening my Bible. And what made it even more compelling is that my psychologist at the time told me that exact same verse 5 days later. I knew from that moment that God was trying to get my attention. I finally decided to listen, and well, everything changed. 40 pounds down, newfound life in Jesus, a life full of purpose, found a fitness coaching business that eventually turned into the John 5 movement, all because I honored John 5 verses 8, which is to get up, take up your mat, and walk. If you stumbled across this video today, maybe that's a sign that God is telling you to also take up your mat and walk. Maybe that's God telling you to finally get up from the sidelines to step into the purpose that God has for you. As long as you're breathing, whether you're 13 years old or 93 years old, you too can take up your mat and walk. The John 5 movement is just getting started. If you want to see more biblical-based content, make sure you follow this channel below.